Hey everyone, Talon from the Airsoft Headquarters here, and welcome to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to be going over one of the most commonly asked questions that we get here in the store, which is, what is the best pistol option for my budget? And really that's a very open-ended question, because there are so many brands, there are so many styles, so many platforms available in CO2 and green gas, there's really no good answer. But I will be doing my best to answer that question with the brands and products that we have available here in the store. And I'm going to be showing you some of my personal picks to best answer that question. Now, the brands and the products that I will be showing you, and the ones that we carry as well, we carry because we believe they are the most reliable, the most durable, and will give you the best performance for the price point. Now, starting right off the bat with CO2 pistols, and I'm only going to be talking about CO2 pistols for this video, we're going to start off with non-blowbacks. Now, non-blowbacks refer to a slide feature or any sort of recoil system that is disabled with this. So a revolver or even a fixed slide platform is considered a non-blowback. The only thing that's going to move is going to be the triggers. Now, non-blowbacks are going to be your best bet for budget-oriented pistol platforms. Now, the ones that I pulled up are the Elite Force Hater and the Elite Force 19 non-blowback. Both of these options I would choose for sub $100 for CO2 powered pistols that are going to function extremely well. With the Elite Force Hater, you do get 10 shot discs, and you do get a total of 5 within that package. Very simple, very straightforward. There's not really a whole lot to it. It's very simple. The CO2 is going inside the magazines here, or inside the grip, excuse me. So you are going to get more shots because you don't have any sort of recoil system. With the 19, you will be going through about 10 to 12 magazine fills before you run out of CO2, which is a lot. Very conservative on CO2. Again, just like with the revolver, trigger pull, nothing happening with the slide here. Both of these are under $100, very robust. The only downfall is that with non-blowback pistols, if anything does happen to it internally or externally, there's no way to fix it, so unfortunately you just have to purchase a brand new pistol. The step up from that is going to be a half blowback. Now, these guys are going to be sub $120. Depending on the brand and functionality, they will be a little bit more. The Elite Force VP9 pistol is going to be at the $100 range. Now, this one is going to have a half blowback. The chamber is going to be closed, but you do get a full-size magazine. Now, with half blowback magazines or half blowback pistols, these are a little bit more advantageous because you do get the simulated recoil, which can be nice, but because of that use of gas, you are going to be using up gas more. So I estimate 7 to 8 magazine fills on a half blowback pistol just to compensate for that recoil. The downside to half blowback pistols is, again, because there's no good way to take apart a half blowback pistol, unfortunately you are out an entire pistol and you just have to pick a brand new one if anything does break. A lot of the models for half blowback as well are not going to have any sort of hop-up unit. The VP9 in this case does, with this little Allen screw here, but in a lot of cases these guys do not come with any sort of hop-up. They are fixed hop-up, excuse me. They do have hop-up, they're fixed, there's no way to adjust it. For half blowback CO2, or for full blowback CO2, the Elite Force 1911 is going to be some of the most popular, the most picked, the most reliable in our experience here. It's considered full blowback because the chamber does open, the slide does travel the entire length of the barrel compared to real steel. You do get a full-size magazine. CO2 does go into the magazine. Gas consumption, you are looking about 4 to 5 magazine fills before you run out of CO2, because you do have a steel slide that needs to travel this entire length and be able to lock back on the last shot. The advantage of having a full blowback system is you do get the full recoil of the pistol. You also are able to break down the pistol just like the real thing. So you have access to all the internal parts, all the internal workings. And in the case of the Elite Force 1911, there are rebuild kits available on the market. So you can pick up your barrel, your safety, your trigger, a magazine refill, each package for about $20 to $25, and that will fix each individual part, compared to some other brands or some other type of propellants where you will need to search on Google a specific part, which can be a little time consuming, a little bit of a pain in the butt. Now, to reiterate, CO2 does work best in colder environments. So if you're in a northern state, CO2 is going to be the better propellant for your individual platform compared to green gas, which is going to be more advantageous in warmer environments. Now, it's not to say that you can't use CO2 in warmer environments or green gas in colder environments. You are just going to see better performance from CO2 in northern states, such as Wisconsin, which we are in. The downside of CO2 pistols as a whole is that your upgradability is extremely limited. Because CO2 does kick a lot harder, there are going to be more support systems designed inside each pistol platform, so it doesn't give you a whole lot of range for third-party manufacturers to create upgrade parts or aftermarket parts that are available. Now, that's not to say that there are no aftermarket parts or no upgrade parts. I'm just saying that it is extremely limited to the platform. If you have any further questions, you can hit us up on Facebook Messenger or our sales account email. If you are nearby or decide to stop into the store, you're welcome to ask any of our staff. Other than that, stay safe, have fun.